You ever wonder why some new habits, the ones that are supposed to make you successful, actually stick, while others just kind of fizzle out after a few weeks? You start with all this energy, you're super motivated, and then, boom, life happens and you're right back where you started. Let's get into that, because the real answer is probably not what you're thinking.
So, yeah, why does this keep happening? We all do it. We try to build these amazing habits for our careers, our health, whatever. We buy the books, we make these grand plans, and they just fall apart. But what if the problem isn't the habit itself? What if the problem is what you're building that habit on top of?
And there it is. That's the whole ballgame. The reason those habits crumble is because they are built on a shaky, faulty mental foundation. You can't put a strong, brand new building on cracked ground. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on sand. It's doomed from the start. So the real key here is, before we can change our results for good, we have to fix the foundation. We have to change our mindset.
Okay, so what even is a mindset? Well, think of it like the lens through which you see the entire world. It's this powerful mix of all your deep down assumptions, what you expect from yourself and others, and how you define big things like success and failure. This combination literally creates the reality you live in, and that, in turn, dictates your results.
So, this brings us to our very first, absolutely crucial step. Before we can even think about building a new, powerful mindset, we got to do a mental detox. You have to clear out all the junk, all those toxic beliefs and mental roadblocks that are holding you back. Because if you don't, they will sabotage every single new thing you try to build.
Just take a look at these. Do any of them feel a little familiar? Blaming other people, thinking, oh, I can't really change, letting that one mistake from years ago define you? Chances are you've bumped into at least one of these. They're super common, but man, are they destructive. They just keep you completely stuck in place.
This quote right here just nails the danger of that first roadblock. I mean, think about it. The second you point the finger at someone else for your problems, you've just handed them the remote control to your life. You're basically saying, hey, you're in charge of fixing this for me. And since you can't control them, well, you've just made yourself totally powerless. Taking back control starts with taking back responsibility. Period. All right, so once we've cleared out that toxic mental clutter, it's time for the fun part, rebuilding. This is where we get into the 8 success shifts. These are the core mindsets that are going to create that solid foundation we've been talking about, the one that leads to consistent wins in pretty much any part of your life. Let's break down the first 4. Number 1, believe in change. Honestly, this is the master key. If you don't genuinely believe you can transform, nothing else we talk about is going to matter. 2, embrace failure. Get this, the average American millionaire has gone bankrupt at least 3 times. They don't run from failure, they see it as paying tuition at the school of success. 3rd, align your goals. This is all about connecting what you do every day with what you deeply care about. When you do that, you tap into this insane, unstoppable energy. And number 4, take control. Success is not an accident. It's an act of faith that demands you show up and take consistent action. And now for the next 4 powerhouse shifts. Number 5 is all about committing to your decisions. You know that analysis paralysis where you overthink everything and do nothing? It's a momentum killer. Just deciding and acting, even on a less than perfect plan, is what creates progress. 6, learn continuously. This one's about being humble and curious. It's knowing that the minute you think you have all the answers, that's the minute you stop growing. 7, find a way through. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a hardcore belief that every single problem has a solution, and your job is to hunt it down. And finally, number 8, take calculated risks. Hey, success doesn't hang out in your comfort zone. It's about running towards the right kind of risk, the one where the potential reward is huge and lines up with your vision.
Okay, so you've done the detox, you're working on these 8 shifts, but how do you make them permanent? How do you make sure they don't just fade away like all those other habits we talked about? Well, the key is understanding this really powerful analogy.
I want you to think of your mindset as a muscle. Seriously. You wouldn't go to the gym one time, do one bicep curl, and then expect to be strong for the rest of your life, right? Of course not. It is the exact same thing with your mind. These new mindsets get stronger every single time you use them, every time you choose to embrace a setback instead of fearing it. They grow when you put them under pressure. And just like building muscle, it takes daily reps, day in and day out, for them to become your new automatic response. This isn't a one-and-done fix. It's a daily mental workout. So we've talked about the problem, the mental detox, the 8 new mindsets, and exactly how to make them stick. What matters now is what you're going to do with it. Your journey, your own personal success shift. It can start right now, today.
Listen, if there is only one thing you take away from all of this, I want it to be this sentence right here. Your results in life are a direct reflection of your mindset. So if you're not happy with your results, the most powerful, the most effective, the most permanent way to change your situation is not to just try another new habit. It's to fundamentally change your mindset first.
So really, the question isn't just what do you want to achieve? It's who do you need to become to achieve it? It's time to start your success shift today, because at the end of the day, your mindset is what determines your momentum.